What an amazing intro there for a stream. Anyway, hello. We are back to another stream of Bloodborne. Excuse me. Bloodborne. This, hang on. When does Bloodborne's anniversary actually happen? I might need to do art, because it's now officially 10 years old. Excuse me. Yeah, March next month. It'll officially be a 10-year-old game. Holy hell. We haven't seen any budge from Sony to want to, like, give this a PC port. But who knows? Anyway, play offline. We're gonna start. I don't know what I'm gonna do for a build this time around. Usually I go for the Ludwig's Holy Blade, just because that's like old reliable. But I think I might try to do something a bit different. Maybe an arcane build leading into the Holy Moonlight Sword instead. We'll see. Anyway, let's go.
Oh yeah, pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Alright. Gonna go with Crimsba, yes. Perfect. We're gonna go with male. Go with tour. Anyway, origin. Which one gives us the best for arcade? Go with Cruel Fate. Seems to be it. Face terrible hardships, but now confident in your purpose. Okay. Alright, so this is like the only actual young boys. This is the only, like, really, character that I focus on changing appearance, only because, so, I want to put this out here, out of context, this is going to look really weird, but, I tend to have my character be a bit darker skin tone, only because I'm trying to make sure that his design sort of blends into the hunter's attire that we come across. It's always been the thing about the Souls series when it comes to fashion. I've always enjoyed playing that the most, and I don't really care for in Bloodborne when you see just the visible face coming out of the hunter's attire. So what I tend to do is I darken my character's skin to the point where it looks like he blends in with the attire, and then just put on goggles to add to it as well. So here, you know what? We're gonna. So let's see here. So these palette examples do not help. Also, this is a very burnt man here. Might have to use this just for the sake of adding a bit more to it. How do I do this better at... Oh, change my tone. Okay. He is very red. Okay, yeah, so... Again, trying to make sure this doesn't look weird. Like, now he's purple. Now he's extra purple. I'm like trying to do with like a dark gray. Oh, there it is. Well, now he's blue. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, these are the ones here that I usually use. And then I just put everything at max to give a nice white goggles. Tend to keep it. Let's see. Even the hair I don't like poking out, so I'm gonna make him bald. Let's see, put the nose a bit shorter. Hello, Yesas. Welcome, welcome. We're in the middle of making the Hunter for tonight's stream. Wanted to also give a little bit of context. The reason why this character's skin is so dark for this one is because I'm trying to blend the character's skin into the Hunter's attire just because I think it looks a bit more natural, if that makes sense. I've always... My one criticism about the Hunter's outfit is it looks great. It looks really cool, but I've always like imagined it more in like his face in total darkness, which is why I usually will draw him with just the red pupils showing up underneath his hat. So what I'm doing here is I'm just darkening his skin so it blends into the outfit. Just giving some context here. of what I am trying to do. And then I'm just also changing the brow a little bit more. It makes sense? Sure. Listen, I'm not trying to do anything offensive is what I'm trying to get at. Like, we are not going in here or in there. So, just trying to see. It's also just trying to make sure that let's see. There's just a way I can fade out the skin. A bit more. No. And there's no like I need one. I was trying to find like one extra step above, but this is like the closest we can get. So he's just gonna be a dark gray gentleman for the time being. I'm just gonna put that there. I've done this before, but I've wanted to at least make sure that I've got an idea. See if there anything else of that can be done. So, okay. Yeah, his name is Crimsba of a Cruel Fate. So we're gonna go for an arcane build.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Oh, God. Bad dream. Where's that stinging? So where are you from? Me, I, fortunately, due to current events, the U.S. East Coast specifically. It was just a werewolf just showing up, that's fine. Whole room's full of blood. My neck is hurting looking like this. Oh, God.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Alright. Yusefka's clinic. Handwritten scrawl. Seek pale blood to seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Okay. Alright, this part here will determine whether or not we win tonight. In the pooper. Nice. Central Yharnam. Okay. Oh. You let me alone. Oh man, that sure was scary. Not nearly as scary as that. Oh. The lamp now transports you back to the Hunter's Dream. Upon death, you will awaken at this lamp. Okay. An abandoned dog. The messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded with the right hand and employed in beast hunting. We are going to go with... I always tend to just rely on the hunter's axe. So for this one, we're going to start off with the saw cleaver. Classic saw cleaver. The messengers offer you a firearm. Choose one. Firearms are wielded with the left hand and employ in beast hunting. And we're going to do the hunter pistol. A notebook received from the messengers. Leave messages with these loyal servants to share them with the hunters in other worlds. Argo is from Krat. I understood that reference. That's not till later, though.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am... Gammon. Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
Excuse me?
This was once a safe haven, a workshop. You'll even...
Alright. To escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. Alright. I learned something crazy tonight. Google bought YouTube because they were getting sued into bankruptcy by Viacom over copyright infringement. Is that true? Also, apparently, YouTube doesn't want me to see that information, so it must be true. Trade in blood echoes with messengers to buy and sell items. Alright. Off to a good start. They were sued over full episodes of SpongeBob getting put on YouTube and allegedly YouTube poops of Dr. Rabbit. I remember that one being, that one was like set in stone for the use of copyrighted materials to be transformed, allowed to be transformed to YouTube poops. Eh?
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yosefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do. Now, go. And good hunting. Are you still in need of something? But I have nothing more to offer. Please, try to understand my position. I can only pray for a fruitful hunt. Are you still in need? But I have nothing. Please, I can...
Hey, that's Yosefka. First YouTube poop was a janky edit of an episode of the Super Mario Bros. 3 cartoon. It's called I'd Say He's Hot on Our Tail. I don't know why I read it like that. A not want to sit down game. Just getting my bearings around. Wait, I don't know why I wanted to return.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Pyro made the video said he installed Windows Movie Maker, had no idea how it worked, and just fiddled with a Mario cartoon for fun. Amazing.
Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. might be your chance. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam, you'll find the cathedral ward. Deep within lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood. Across deep...
Okay, just making sure. Alright. Yeah, flag red, right. Ah, I died. First death of the game. Let's go. It's all your fault. Yo, Otto, welcome here. Sorry, just stealing my phone. Okay, maybe I should just go back and, I kind of forgot. There's no actual checkpoints at the lamp, so I have to restart every time from the hunter's stream to the last lamp. Bit of annoying, but you know. Okay. Hello.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya? Are you that out? Well, sorry, trot along.
He tripped into the fire and died. Echoes retrieved. Oh, foul beast. Open sesame. Ow. Ow. Ah, damn it. I died. Alright, well, so far I'm having really bad luck when dealing with just the basic of citizens of Yharnam. Now, how will I do against this guy? I mean, so far so good. Oh my god. I don't want to hug. Damn it. Alright, well. That was easy. Away! Away! This is when characters are starting to actually talk back at you. Hello?
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now.
Okay. Oh. This town's finished. Hello. I'll mess up your brain. So I'm just gonna keep quoting them as we go along. I didn't. Oh my god! I accidentally sat down. Gotta wait till we get to the other side. Oh, hello. I missed when characters would just shoot out blood. Ow. There's one aspect of the Soul series I kind of miss, though they do also. How do I say this? It's something weird. The blood effects in this, I felt like were top notch. Though I guess you could argue that it'd be kind of hard to do this a lot in the other games, only because there's so many. The use of what's it called? Bleed as a crit build up would probably not work as well. The Sekiro also, blood gets all over the place. Ah, God damn. Ah, snipe in the back of the neck. I thought I had enough time. Oh. Alright, well, we gotta do that again. Excuse me. Oh, black, red, rot. I just really like. I like how they constantly jump between like what's sounding like monsters screaming to people pleading for their lives. 6 a.m. I am here just to say love you. Thank you, Martin Giabarelli. Appreciate that. You should probably get some sleep. But I appreciate the stopping by anyway. I'm animating. Oh, well. You know what? I can't really say anything. I stay up late animating as well, so. Wish you the best in that. I want to get a little closer there, bud. There you go. Oh God, help me as I assault this random man. I also found out earlier tonight that Sonic is not very popular in Japan. Sonic 3 did not do very well. Well, it's not so much that it didn't do well, just didn't do well in Japan, it sounds like, because I'm pretty sure it's done pretty phenomenally everywhere else, though. It's like how, I think it's one of those things where, like, the Souls series probably isn't as popular in Japan compared to the West. Someone interviewed random people on the street in Japan. They could recognize Mario, but not Sonic. Interesting. Yo! Give me back my blood, souls! Thank you. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sonic did not very well in Japan. We having a party?
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. How you poor, poor thing.
I remember hearing that they discontinued the Dreamcast in Japan before it was in the US. Interesting. Oh, by the way, those are crow enemies. Oh, that noise, that sounds familiar. Hey. Hey, how's it going, bud? This is like the only enemy that I can perfect parry. Ow. Ooh, torch. Here are one of guys I watched their animations inspired me to start mine page. Oh, glad to hear it. Wish you the best in that luck. I'm currently on not on a break of animating, but more so I'm on a break for quick animations. I'm working on a project that I need to actually kind of lock in on, since I'm trying to get this done before Monster Hunter Wilds drops and everyone forgets about Rise. I've had this idea for like 2 years now, but I never really committed to it, and with the whole TikTok kind of being up in the air on whether or not that's going to go down, I figured might as well just work on something a bit longer than 15 seconds of animation. There goes Thief in the Cobbler. I wish. I think the Cobbler would be wanting to actually make an animation on Epic the Musical. That's another idea I have. But with my own Argo twist, if you will. Oh, yeah. Apparently a Jimmy Neutron reboot. Apparently a Jimmy Neutron reboot might be happening. Someone mentioned on his LinkedIn that he worked on a Jimmy Neutron reboot. Took it down within a week. Help you make longer animations so you can work in TikTok, create a program in the same time. I'm in the program on TikTok. It's just, you know, what sucks is you also need to reach a certain viewership when it comes to minute-long videos. And that always kind of put a damper on things when it comes to TikTok. I might start posting my best ofs as like one video on there. We'll see. But for right now, I'm kind of focused on YouTube when it comes to animations, I guess. And streaming as well. Anyway, here's a wolf, man. I missed. About to die. Ooh, almost fell off. That was way too in sync. Ow. You're out of my health. Put more circles with arrows pointing at them, assuming clickbait junk works there too. Maybe. Ow. Gives me 60 seconds or more. I know. That's why I was doing a lot more of those speed paints on there, thinking that might help, but those did not bring in the views. Any tips for beginners like me? You know, it's kind of hard to think off the top of my head, but a good recommendation some people have is like finding your own thing and just kind of working with it. The best example I can have is since I'm a huge Souls fan, I make a lot of animations about it. Try not to go with... I don't want to say, like, go against the grain all the time, but, like, certain things I feel like... There are certain memes that I feel like get forced in. Try to limit yourself with how you create said memes, if that makes sense. Because I make memes all the time. But I do see sometimes people will, like, force a meme based off of, like, the beat of a joke. Like, the best way I can describe it is you'll see somebody use a certain audio that has a clear like beat to it, but they will insert text that does not line up with the audio at all. Like it's supposed to be a completely different thing, and I find myself, my eyes instantly glaze whenever I see something like that, only because it's like, well, I didn't feel like following whatever this bit is, so it's whatever. But yeah, like if there's an audio you can find, or so, if you want to make like TikTok meme audio stuff like that, try to make it match whatever idea you have without like forcing it, if that makes sense. It's really hard to explain, but I envision like if this was what the character would say without having to alter what the audio would imply, then I say go for it. Having a hard time to think of like what else I would recommend. The other one being practice. It's also a real luck of the draw when it comes to these certain things. Excuse me, sorry. I just make sure I didn't miss anything here. It's hard to say, really. I don't have like the best. Not that I don't have the best advice. I just don't know how to word it. Practice. Don't be afraid to get feedback if you need like tips and stuff like that. Anyway. We now officially John Bloodborne. And this is what I meant earlier when I darkened my character's skin tone so it blends much more into the actual garb. It only really matters about the helmet or the hat part, but it was probably better to just darken the skin tone all over and then trying to do blackface, you know? Don't do blackface, kids. Not very good. That's what I get. Audio and dialogue or sounds effects should have harmony. That's what I get. Yeah, exactly. Damn it. Ow. Oh, I died. I'm actually trying to think what else I could say. Gotta go all the way around now again. Just gonna slap this guy. Slap this guy. And then I'm gonna start running. I was running. Never realized just how much of a crowd there is in this one area. It becomes crystal clear when you start running away like a coward. If you're gonna try to go for something like more original instead of like just from audio, also timing is important when it comes to certain things like that. I've seen too many videos where I'm like, this is a perfect vine, but then the meme just kind of goes on way too long, and I'm like, well, that was fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've counted certain times. I can count them a few times on my hand. Any video I've seen where they just drag the joke on way longer than it needed to be. Like, there was one bit I saw where it's like these guys, you know, playing hot potato with a balloon, where the joke was, whoever drops the balloon, we all die, or whatever, and then it's all funny at first, and then the guy grabs it and then threatens to drop it on the ground, and they're all pleading with him not to. That's something I would have seen in Vine, and I think that would have been the perfect joke, but then it just goes into... Ow, forgot about him. Ow, ow. And then it just goes into, like, this whole thing where, like, somebody stabs him, but he doesn't die because the balloon hasn't touched the ground yet, and it just turns into, like, this weird, like... We're super agents now that can never die because the balloon didn't touch the ground. I'm like, that's the joke. You had a joke. But that's more just videos in general, not necessarily animation. But yeah, timing, also key. That's really mostly just joke sides. Animation-wise, I would recommend, like, you know, looking up tutorials about this. The go-to for everything is ball bounce. That gives you a pretty good idea when it comes to timing animation-wise. There we go. Ow, you dick. Yeah, here, Grandpa. Whoever pops the balloon dies, proceeds to trip over and pop the balloon to be continued. That would have been funnier, only because I could see that being a to be continued meme with Roundabout, but it didn't go in that direction. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge to Cathedral Ward, as old Yharnam burned to the ground that moonlit night. It's not open on this side. No. Shortcut. Fortify weapons using bloodstones. Gonna hold off on actually using bloodstones for this, just because we're gonna for item to reduce durability. We're gonna hold off on using those until we get our weapon of choice. I have an idea of what I want to do. Also, I think for this playthrough, we're gonna extend it a little further, even beyond the DLC. We're gonna do the Chalice dungeons, which actually, you know what? I don't know if I can do some of the DLC. So there are certain Chalice dungeons I'm not gonna be able to do though because we can't go online. I should clarify saying like some of the ones that people have found online that we're not able to do. But won't have to worry about that till later. hear about the leak that the PS6 might come out in late 2026? I had not, but that'd be a pretty good year to drop it. There's a 6 in it. It should be June 6, 2026. I'm clever. It might have been late 2027, actually. Well, then they missed it. They have to wait 10 years from now for 2036. We'll all be dead by then, though. That's very long arms. I need you to stop, stupid bird. Alright, I'm just gonna go down this nice little bridge. Nothing wrong here. Oh, hello. I missed. Ow. Oh, God. Oh, come on. Nice. Prey slaughter. By the way, this is a door that cannot be opened, obviously, but there's a certain area on the opposite side of Yharnam we can actually go into, and it'll be like locked. That was a shortcut that they added, but they took out before the game dropped. Anyway, back to the dream. Hello. Why do you get real quiet all of a sudden?
Hello, good hunter.
Oh.
I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit. Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. The little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet? They speak. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Okay, so blood echoes are souls in this.
Well, what is it?
Use blood echoes to raise stats and level up.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Okay.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find...
Zoom insight and ring the beckoning bell to enlist the cooperation of hunters from other worlds. Silencing blank ends such forms of cooperation. Yeah, so that's how you summon people in this. Consume insight and ring the old hunter bell to enlist cooperation of old hunters. That's how you summon NPCs. Pretty sure. Now we got all of these. And we can only get the Kirk hammer. Always a good habit to start is when you have leftover blood echoes that you can't really use anything else for, just drop them in buying blood vials. It makes it easier so you don't have to worry about having to farm leftover blood vials all over the place. Alright, let's keep going.
I see. But the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral Ward. during the hunt the bridge is closed. You could try the aqueduct. There's a rather, how shall I put it, colourful area south of the Great Bridge. From there, an aqueduct leads to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally want to visit, but I don't imagine you have much of a choice, do you? An aqueduct leads from the town south of the main bridge to the Cathedral Ward. Not a place you'd normally choose to visit, but not much of a choice with the bridge closed.
Got it. First try. Now we have a shortcut. Ow. Rude. Friends. They're your friends. Ah, I died. Darn it. I don't know why I even went up there in the first place. Sorry, just checking something. This town's finished. Okay. Alright, I'm I'm not in the best position to try to do anything crazy, so we're just gonna bottleneck him again. That's one. Why'd I come up here again? More importantly, where are my blood echoes? Did you bastards take them? You did! I didn't think they actually would. Give me those. I think I remember what I was doing. Oh, hello. Much of it. Yeah, never mind. I don't know why I thought it was going somewhere different, but literally just shortcut to this way. Hey, dogs. Did the hunter ever actually start, or has duck season not started yet? The only birds we have in Yharnam are crows, so I think it's just beast season all the way over. Also, I know that's a Elmer Fudd reference. You know what? It is Wabbit season in Monster Hunter with the Lagombi. Though there are bird monsters in Monster Hunter. But I'm trying to think which one's a duck, though. Well, the closest one I can think of is a Kuropeko. But that hasn't been a thing since Try? Or 3U? I don't know if it was in 4... I don't think it was in 4U.
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hadn't have got off your arse, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what you be? Are you going to tell me you're not? Yeah, I should have known. You're good for nothing. No respect for the elderly is what that is. That little good you outsiders do. Go on, admit it. You think we're all mad, don't you? Well, go and stop it. I know all your tricks. are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice, safe place. Yeah, I should have known. You're good for nothing. No respect for the elderly is what that is. That little good you outsiders do. Go on, admit it. You think we're all mad, don't you? Well, go and stop it.
Okay, so wanted to just let her go, but there's two. The first thing that popped up is called a Gooku. It's a little pet duck you can get in Monster Hunter Frontier. Little ducks you can dress up as little outfits. Poogie is the pig equivalent in Monster Hunter. Yeah, the only thing that ever comes up is a Kuropeko. I think that's the only one. There are other bird-like monsters, but the closest thing to have like an actual mallard bill, or whatever they're called, is the Kuopeko. That one mimics other monster roars to attract them in the area. You just calm down. Hello.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt. What are you still... Enough...
Okay. It's Eileen the Crow. Yeah. Ow. Okay, there's a couple things we can keep finding here and there. I have to go back up top. They got a throwing knife. Yeah. Didn't mean to throw that out. I like how I never do the gestures. I always just go into the menu and pick them, but the gyroscope in the controller seems to pick up the subtle movements I ever do ever so often. I never intend for them to actually happen. Ow. Excuse me. Oh, I fell. Is he gonna follow me? Guess not. Ah, Rallick, hello, welcome to the stream. What do you got there? You cooking some eggs in an emoji? Excellent. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time to see me awkwardly get shot as I try to climb up the ladder as I time these parries. There we go. As for you two, ow, ow. I gotta go back in this way. Gotta get the item on this side. Oh, I thought they were reacting. I guess the physics just jumped them up like that. Ow, 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 ow. gross. Big piggy! And in the pooper. There we go. Saw Hunter badge. Be careful, don't want to fall into there. Covered in blood and duty. I'm gonna get an infection. It's one of those things where you're like, if you didn't think of the curse, think of the actual diseases these characters are collecting on themselves. Right, I gotta pee, so I'm just gonna go right to the lantern. So, just get to there, then I'll be right back. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome home. What is it? Farewell, good may. Welcome. What is? Very well. Let me. Farewell, good. May you find.
Farewell, good hunter. We got a stab. Making eggs in my chat, are we? Away! It's gonna go this way. Fell all the way down there. Oh, how'd you live? I just platinum Bloodborne last week, but not the DLC. I'm gonna buy that soon. I highly recommend. Amazing. I highly recommend the DLC. It has probably some of the best bosses in the entire game, in the entire Souls series, I might add, even. Ow, that one was on me. I platinumed Bloodborne. Not last year. Did I do it last year? No, the year before, in 2023. I went through all the Soulsborns that I had on hand to platinum. The only one I haven't yet is oh, you know what? I forgot. Hang on. was something I forgot to do. Go talk to a little girl about something important. Ow. I will playing archery eventually once he gets through everything else. Pretty much. Also, I got 2 games yesterday that we will be playing after the Soulsborne marathon for the upteenth time marathon. But I'll keep that under wraps for now. Ow. Nice, sounds good. I almost platinum Demon Souls and Elden Ring too, but I need a few more trophies. Demon Souls is the only one I haven't platinumed, only because I don't have it on me.
Wretched outsider. Trying to fool me to open this door. Heaven's depths of depravity.
Demon Souls is the only one I don't have because I don't want to drop 500 plus for the remake, and I kind of want to hold off on playing that for streaming purposes. But I don't have a strong enough computer to stream through a capture card. But that's definitely something I want to play for streaming.
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? And it's where you look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs, and when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. Oh, and if you find her, give her this music box, please. I know you can do it. My mum is so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, and if you find, please.
Okay. Just gonna go around. Yeah, I understand that, and it was a pretty cool game too. I liked it. I got into Demon Souls late because I never played the original one. My brother had got the remake for his PS5, and I got to play that before he moved out with it. Ow. You dicks. So, I only played it once on the remake, and then I played the original when I went out to see my friends for vacation one time. They basically it's not like a one-to-one, obviously, because there were like visual changes and stuff, but you know, played pretty much the same other than like the rolling and the fact that you could teleport items to item keeper Thomas. I forgot what his name is. It definitely, though, was a bit of a jump because I went from Elden Ring double jump horse to not even having a run-up jump. So, that was that. Anyway.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Give me a quick second. Yes, coin. Ooh, man. Ow.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sing.
You need to calm down, sir. This isn't just a music. One more time. Oof. Got him. Oh, Aiden Chapel. Gas coin's a pretty good fight. Oh, who's this? What the? Oh dear. Me hubby's dead. Me mummy's dead. That's no good. Open gate with Odin tomb key. Blood Jam Workshop tool. Cathedral Ward. Who's this funny little guy?
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about 'em, tell 'em about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell 'em to come on over, if you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden chapel, if they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are. I know oh.
Just make sure. Back to dream. Red jeweled brooch. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. Yeah, so we don't have any boss souls to really look after. A couple bosses will drop like certain items and stuff we can read, but for all intents and purposes, we're kind of limited to what keys we will be reading out loud. For example, we got the Blood Gem Workshop Tool, a misplaced workshop tool from the Hunter's Dreams. The hunter who retrieves this can fortify weapons by kneading blood gems into them. The blood gems add properties to weapons when used to fortify them, as blood defines an organism. Yeah, everything's made out of blood in this. And we have 2 hunter badges. Saw hunter badge crafted long ago at the workshop, attests to one's prowess as a hunter of beasts. The workshop is gone, and no group recognizes the meaningless badge, except the messengers in the bath who understand it profoundly. Certain things can only be entrusted with a hunter in possession of this badge, or so they believe. Sword hunter badge, one of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The silver sword is a symbol of church hunter. Of a church hunter. Ludwig was the first of many healing church hunters to come, many of whom were clerics, as it was clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. So people theorized before the DLC dropped that Ludwig was the cleric beast, since this drops from him. But we know the truth. But yeah, now we can get we get any of these weapons if we would like, but good for now. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and burp. And we got the red blood gem. Fortify weapons using blood gems. Blood gems imbue weapons with special characteristics. This is the only one we got.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice. As as every hunter before you has. Our holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge, home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say? One of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet, a town of beasts. The perfect place for a hunter. One of the...
Alright. I might intertwine doing chalice runs in between the main story, just because chalices are good for, you know, finding more blood gems for our weapons, but they unfortunately all end up kind of being the same thing. You kind of go in one, you kind of got in all of them, is the best way I can describe it.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Farewell, good mate.
Alright. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find the... I'm going to go tell the little girl and the old lady about the chapels, and then we'll call this stream. Hey, cool.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this, I made no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this time gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human. Don't you worry about me.
Okay, bye. bro. Their faces are completely red. Goddamn. That's the kind of thing I felt like you're missing in certain, as edgy as that sound. The add of blood really adds detail to just how gnarly these hunts can get. Ow. Cute. I missed, but he did too. I missed several times. He's dead now. Oh.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum. Oh, okay. I can wait. But isn't there something I can do? Maybe Mum and Dad are stuck out there, waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think, Mr. Hunter?
Aiden Shepherd.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
Alright. Hopefully she'll be just fine. She's gonna go down the ladder and she'll make it just fine.
Now, are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice, safe place. Well, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Get this mess done with.
Oh, enough with you. Trot along. Chop, chop. No, trot.
Okay. I always forget that's what the sound the messengers make. I always expect like some monster to pop up. Alright, well, I think that's a pretty good place to end for now. So, we are now on our way through Bloodborne. Excuse me. So, tomorrow we're going to continue. Also, I want to just make a point where schedules are going to be a little different this week. For those who are familiar, my friend Elena and we play D&D on Fridays. This week we swapped our days for this week because she's going to be going out of town Friday, so we're going to be playing on Thursday. So no stream on Thursday, but we'll be back for Friday. All right, so put that out there now. I'll do another reminder tomorrow about it. So yeah, look forward to that quick blip, and then afterwards should be back on schedule with regular every other extra Friday stream. So anyway, with all that said, that's going to be a stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.